So, anyway, I'm just gonna keep talking and not bother with like an introduction or anything. I didn't notice what the new mission was, but I guess it is. Okay, it's the owl. Mr. Owl. This one's tricky. I think it pushes Mario to the left. At least that's how I always think. It also kind of pushes him behind, so we'll just play it. Yeah, there we go. Neat.
Here we go!
I was kind of holding back on the control stick, so that might have negated whatever weird things happens with that. So anyway, I'm not going to introduce anything, even though I kind of said goodbye. But this is definitely going to be like the... Why are you introducing yourself, even though we've already been through this? Anyway, this is definitely going to be the second part right now, even though I'm not introducing it like that. Like I said, I don't think I'm going to do that. Wait, what are we... Oh, yeah. This is the manly way to do it. You don't... Is that... Oh, no, that was too high. It was just barely too high. Well, this is how we're going to do it. We're not going to just walk up there and drop down to it. No, we're going to do it with the cannon. I don't care. Please don't, Yeah, here we go. So I was too high last time, so I'll just do what I did last time, but then lower it. At least we didn't take damage. Yeah, it's weird how you take damage when you break it, but sometimes not when you don't hit the part that is programmed to break. Whew. Never seen that happen where he gets kind of stuck on the edge. Yeah, when I was practicing yesterday, not like the whole game or anything, but just a little bit, just to see how like the commentary goes. I kept getting, when I was practicing on the first Bowser stage, he kept getting stuck on things, and I'm not quite sure how that works. Here we go. I think it's when you get 8 stars. Speaking of when you're a kid, and this being really hard, this is one of the hardest things. And maybe we'll still mess it up. I might be at about the same level as a kid because I'm commentating, so it's going to be hard to concentrate. But things seem to be going okay. Mario picks up speed the more he goes down, so it gets kind of hard to control, but it's kind of like a car. But yeah, so like if you ever drove in a car, the faster you drive, the more dramatic a turning becomes. Like if you turn the wheel a little bit when you're going like 25, it doesn't do anything, and even when you're going maybe 35, it doesn't. And then when you start going 45, then you kind of start to notice a difference. And then if you're going 65, then turning it a little bit feels very dramatic. And then of course if you're breaking the law and going like 80, well, I've only ever driven straight when doing that. That's legal on the Autobahn, right? Okay, so now we're getting the coins on this one. I don't think this one will go quite as quickly as in the other level, because this one's a little more open by comparison. It certainly seems like things are very intentional, though. Like everything's going... Oh, okay, never mind. That just broke it. It seems... But, like... how that box broke just as I was getting the coins from that bomb. Speaking of which... Oh. Ugh. Okay, this is kind of bad. Oh. On this stage, you do kind of need every coin you can get. Like, you have all of those at the top of the stage. Speaking of which, I should get those sooner rather than later, because I'm still gonna blow him up. There we go. That's funny. But anyway, I should get the ones at the top of the stage, not the top of the stage, but in the sky sooner rather than later, because otherwise those will be the last coins, and then you'll just have to aim for the star, shoot for the stars, if you will, and that'll just be annoying. Oh, there's a Goomba. I think that Goomba still has a coin, but that's okay. Whatever. So I guess we'll get like 30 or 40. So we'll... Let's stop at... Oh, wait a second. That isn't going to help. I need to get a wing cap first. Oh, that was good, gotta say. I guess this is kind of good in a way. Because we can get the ones off to the side here. So we don't have to come up here later, but we had an easy way of getting up here. Then again, if they were the last coins, then it would have been fine. I gotta go to the bathroom too. So, how do you save? Actually, come to think of it, I normally make an exception on the 8 coin rule, and I get the 100 coins when I do this mission. But then again, I did just get that star, so maybe I will just let's see, what am I gonna say? Maybe I will just get the oh, that's funny. I got the I activated that thing without collecting the coin in the center. It doesn't usually happen. I don't know if that's annoying or not. Or so annoying that it's unbearable, I guess is what I really mean. So anyway, I normally get the 8 red coins on the same time that I'm getting the 100, but this mission is usually an exception. And I guess I won't make it an exception this time. I will still do that, because we just got it. And I mean, I only got a couple of the red coins, so it's not like there's a big commitment to it or anything. I really gotta go to the bathroom, though. So yeah, I'll get that red coin if I need to, otherwise it's not worth it. Also, the way the wires are set up, it's kind of getting in my way, so this isn't as comfortable as it normally would be. And it's like you feel the tug on the wire, and that just doesn't feel right, because you know that means it could become undone, or at least there's pressure being exerted on it, and that's not good. So that also just makes things feel uncomfortable. What is pulling down on it? Because yeah, it's going to be like another wire. Yeah, I have a bunch of wires. So, but I'll take care of that later. Make sure that doesn't happen the next time I record. So that other series I mentioned, I meant to record it all on the same day. I didn't do it yesterday, and I'm not gonna be able to do it today because I'm gonna stream the pixel art practice tonight, and I need to get ready for that. I have some things to set up, so I'll start doing that at around 4:15. So I'm not gonna have time to record the other series today. But that's okay. The important thing is getting started. That's what I've learned recently. You can get paralyzed if you need things to be absolutely perfect. So sometimes it's better to just get started and let things be imperfect, but at least it'll be started. Like this series, I'm sure. Where'd the coin go? There it is. What? Come back here. Hey! Huh. Yeah, that wire's pulling down on my left arm, and that coin disappeared. So anyway, it's kind of distracting. I guess I put my arm over it, and that doesn't feel right, because that means like you're putting pressure on the wire, and that also feels wrong, because it's like you're going to pull it out of the cord, but what are you going to do? Oh, there better be enough coins. I think there's one here. No, I got it. Oh, I saw a red coin over there. Because if not, I'm gonna have to get the ones at the top like I was trying to avoid. No, there's some over here. Wouldn't that... Oh. Which star do I take?
Here we go!
Come to think of it, I think the red coins were harder to get, so I'll get... Wait, that one... This is for the 8 coins, isn't it? Because that star was already there. Yeah, there were 8 red coins. So yeah, I will get the red coins here.
Here we go!
I guess my logic is you get more coins when you do the shooting off of the island mission. But, so, you know, it puts you towards the 100, but it also takes less time. You have wings to the sky. So, normally my logic works like that, but this time I think it actually is more convenient to just do this mission because it takes less time, you know? Yeah. So repeating it isn't as much of a loss of time, I guess you'd say. And it went by pretty easy that time we did it. Again, maybe I'm thinking back to when you're a kid and it's really hard to aim that thing because you're not familiar with the controls, whereas now I'm very familiar with it, frankly. Yeah, and you don't press anything on the sticks. I mean, I have done that in the past and it's worked, but I guess it also depends on how you angle it. Because if you angle it a little off, then you can kind of make adjustments to fix it. What was I going to say? I started looking at the recording on the computer to look at the volume. Because I'm wondering if it's actually even recording the audio. I think it is, but it might just be recording it off of the TV and not through the computer, and that would be bad. Although, I won't do anything. If it actually is recording anything, I won't do anything about it, because that's fine. For a first LP, I think it's fine. It's like, it's natural to be a low quality, because it's your first, it's kind of like practice, which is also why I'm doing like a game that people should already be familiar with, so it's not like, if the quality's bad, like the quality of my commentary, for example, it's not like it's a major loss compared to if I was like, maybe showing something that's kind of new to people, maybe. And I definitely won't play those kinds of games. Well, maybe I will. I won't do it at first, but maybe I will, because I actually did just think of a couple of games that are kind of unique that I want to play through, and may as well do a Let's Play of it, so you're doing something productive with it. And that's a part of my inspiration for Let's Playing and streaming. It's so that, you can play games, but it actually is productive in a way.